And welcome back. Well, Joy was an aerobics instructor and exercise was part of her daily routine. Then menopause hit home. That's right. Everything Joy previously had done to control her weight wasn't working anymore, and she gained 50 pounds.
Yeah, after a bunch of different diets and even a weight loss spa, nothing seemed to work until now. We are proud to welcome Joy Nonweiler to the Morning Blend, along with Jen McCommons from NutriMost Milwaukee. Great to see both of you ladies.
Good morning.
Thank you so much. You bring such happy people, Jen.
I know.
They're all happy. They've all lost weight. Who's not happy with that?
They're feeling good. All right, let's talk about your story. I mean, to have exercise part of your life for always, and then to hit menopause and put on 50 pounds. A lot of people will put on not even that much in pregnancy. That's mentally, that's a tough shift.
Yeah, it was devastating, and I felt like my body had betrayed me suddenly. I felt I did everything right. You know, I was exercising. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't take drugs.
At all?
At all.
You don't drink at all?
At all.
Wow. All right.
I have no inhibitions. Obviously, that's how I put on 50 pounds. No inhibitions with food. But it really, nothing worked anymore. And so I tried all kinds of things, as you said. You know, I had gone even to a health spa that was $10,000 for 2 weeks for me and my sister. I lost 7 pounds while I was there, but I was starving, and we were exercising like 4 hours a day, and it was just brutal. I kind of ruined my knees. Even though I'd been an exercise instructor, I ruined my knees trying to do so much exercise to lose the weight. And just put it back on again, and put it back on and more.
Yeah.
So that was the hard thing. I just felt like, okay, I'm an educated person. I'm smart. I have assets as far as being able to spend money on different diets and things, and yet I can't lose the weight.
Yeah.
But then I saw NutriMost on the Morning Blend.
Yay!
Yay.
And I got to tell you, I still was skeptical. It's not that I didn't believe the nature of the program, but I thought, well, it's probably not going to work for me because nothing else worked for me. But then I started to look at
you.
That's
me.
awesome.
Yes, nearly 50 pounds. And I started to investigate it on the internet. I investigated it by reading the newspaper foldover very carefully. And then I finally decided after about 3 months of investigating to bite the bullet and go in and talk to them.
Yeah. So
that was basically the beginning of my story. The end of my story is 2 rounds, 50 pounds later, I feel great.
That's fantastic. I mean, you look, I mean, just this part of your face in that picture and your midsection, such a huge difference in how you appear there, in age-wise as well. And I know that's one of the things, Jen, you say a lot of times that you'll do these metabolic ages or different things like that with people. What did you see with Joy from the moment she came in to now as changes?
Well, she's had just tremendous changes with her numbers. You know, 50 pounds off of anybody is going to make such a huge difference on their metabolic age, on blood pressure, cholesterol.
Your knees even.
The knees. Yes. Every pound you lose takes 8 to 10 pounds of pressure off of your knees and your joints. So if you think about that, think about how much weight you're carrying around on you. You know, 50 pounds multiplied all that pressure on the knees. And I think what's interesting about Joy is that she does have the exercise background. She knew what to do. We all look at our exercise instructors to do that. And we see a lot of exercise people come in who are Zumba instructors, spin instructors, and they're like, I just can't lose the last 20 pounds. I teach 4 classes a day. I don't understand it. And that's where we step in with the metabolic age, with looking at how the metabolism is. I love that picture, right?
I had Jane Fonda right there.
Yeah, I was thinking, let's get physical, you know?
Yeah. Totally.
We can all start singing and dancing today. Maybe not.
Or not,
Or not.
But basically looking at, this isn't all about what's going in your mouth. This is about what is your metabolism doing to slow down and act sluggish. So she was doing all the right things. She went and exercised 4 hours a day, had a restricted calorie diet, and we see that as we get older, the more intense exercise we do sometimes releases more cortisol in the body. Cortisol is a stress hormone, which deposits fat on your stomach, and you can see where she lost a lot of weight on her pictures. So it's not all about food in, food out, calories in, calories out. It's about what is your metabolism doing. If your metabolism is acting like you're 90 years old and you're 50, you're going to have a really hard time to lose weight.
Well, and that's a great point, because we're talking about post-menopause, and you know, it seems with each decade or even every 5 years it gets harder and harder to lose weight. And you've had a woman here who was quite a bit older, who was in her mid-70s, who lost a lot of weight and maintained it. And I think that's wonderful news for women who are a little older who think, I just can't lose this weight.
Yeah. Well, it's very frustrating when you try to lose 5 pounds and you know, cut your calories, you're eating broccoli and rice and lean meats, and you go on the scale and you've lost 0.2 ounces or gained a pound. And so it gets very frustrating. We can only do so much before you say, what's the point? Why am I trying to do this? And that's where NutriMost steps in. I had the same experience. I'm a PA. I know how to lose weight. But for 15 years since I've had kids and worked nights, I couldn't lose the weight. I tried everything. And so finally a year ago when I started the program and then subsequently started working for NutriMost, that's when I unlocked my key and I was able to lose 40 pounds, and I've maintained it for a year. So what's different in my knowledge? Nothing. What's different is that I trusted the system. I trusted the science behind it, even though I was beyond skeptical too. So I had to trust, because as Dr. Rick said to me, keep doing what you're doing. It's obviously working for you. And I was like, thanks a lot, Dr. Rick. So, you know, everybody that comes in should be skeptical, because it sounds too good to be true. But we're sitting here telling you that it is true.
And your husband called you skinny, and I think that's
adorable.
adorable.
Oh, I haven't heard that in years.
Oh,
That's
NutriMost offers free consultations. All you have to do is call 844-FAT-MELT. You can sit down and talk to someone one-on-one and find out if the program is right for you and if you're ready to unlock your key. It's NutriMostMilwaukee.com for the website for more information. But congratulations to you too, Joy. You look fantastic.
Thank you
Wonderful.
very much.
Thanks, you guys. Great to see you.
Happy
Happy New Year.